Okay, so today we got to do some more back boards. So the previous video we've shown you those, so it's those sort of ones. Today we're doing something a bit weird as well. So all we've got to do is we've got to glue it on, but I will show you about there. So what are we going to do? We've got to use the smaller ones first, and then we move to the bigger ones. So that. Okay, so it's quite fascinating how it works. So all we got to do is we have to glue it down. So awesome. So the first one for that is yeah. And all we'll do is we glue it down. The next one is, I think it's a bit too short, so we'll just move it to the other one. Actually, what we'll do is, if we can find the right, no. That will be better. So I'll glue that one next. So I'll probably glue it straight onto the backboard. It doesn't matter either way. We can either glue it onto the card or on the backboard. It doesn't matter. So that's correct. So push it down, and then we'll have that one. All we'll do is awesome, and then move it along a little bit so it can be all covered. So that's fantastic. So you can see it's right there and right there. So that will be awesome. So now we've got to do the next one, which is that. Awesome. So I hope you've had a lovely day. At the moment it is, I don't even know what the date is, but it's a beautiful day in Orewa. It's probably only 16, 17 degrees, but it's actually quite warm today. So I've been out doing some training with my dog, and what else have we been doing? All sorts of things. So it's quite good to get out and do some things with Alfie. So I went yesterday to the supermarket. And then from there I went, where else did I go? I went to, I can't remember, to Pack and Save, and to the hospice shops. So I did quite a few different things. So what we've got, these are, I'll do both of them. So that is the first one. So I've done the beginning of it. So I'll just see if I've got any smaller ones. I don't think there's anything smaller. There's that, which I think might be good for there. So all we'll do is we'll put it on. I'll show you in a second. So that is just the end. So, and I will put it on like so. So that's done for now. I want to do the rest of them, but they're all the bigger ones. So I've got a lot of them in the craft room. So I'll just do that for now, and I'll do the next one. So this is there, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that one down first. Okay, so and awesome. So that is the first one. So from there we've got that and that. So I'll just put this down. I thought I might do two at the same time, only because they're quite simple to make, but I thought I might just do two at the same time. Awesome. That one. So that one is that. Awesome. Now anything small, so that can go at the end. And quite wide enough. So okay, so that can go there. So it needs to be hard up against, but not overlapping. Awesome. So push that down, and then this is the end. So what we're doing from here, I'm going to go and do the majority of it, and I will come back almost at the end and show you what I've created. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm nearing the end. I've done that one already, so I'll just show you that. That looks really, really cool. And this, I've done about 3/4 of it. So all I'll do is, well, dab glue on, and I'm going to do it speed up, so it is way quicker. So that'll do. And then all we'll do is we have just got to figure out where there's smaller ones. So don't say they're all big now. That's far too small. Okay, I'm going to use that one. put that there. I will, no, I might just use this. Now, what I will show you in a second is that once they dry, we are going to cut them, and this is going to be, it's going to do for 2 cards. So this is the same as this, but when I cut it in half, they'll have 2 separate cards. So that will be awesome. So cool. And then a little bit for the end, which I can't find a little bit. Maybe. Awesome. That will do. So I've done 2. So that's the second one. So that's pretty cool. So all I'll do, I'll just wait for it to dry, and then I cut them and then turn them into one of those. So that's one of them. That's another one. That is another one. And that is another one. So that's, I've already got 4. I want to do another 4, and then I may do another 4 as well. I want to make probably about 30 cards, excuse me, for the end of the month. So stay tuned and see what's coming up next. I think that's enough for what I'm doing for those. So I'll just leave them to dry, probably for a few hours, cut them up tonight, and then hopefully next 2 times is all the gluing and sticking and all that sort of stuff to make ephemera cards for the entire month. So stay tuned. Thank you.